On the floor for the visiting.
Here in the middle of the season, injuries can certainly pile up, Greg. How does a team hold it together when it's missing important pieces?
Kevin, it's all about communication and being ready to step up. As long as you keep working as a unit, you can cover for missing bodies.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. We'll see the talented pair of Middleton and Giannis at forward. Beasley is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Lopez in at center. And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. And it's Sexton penetrating.
Well, just a little bit of momentum and Sexton going right to the rim.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Bucks. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Well, what did them in was all the missed free throws. It could have been a much different outcome.
I thought the frustration at the line was evident, and it makes it easy on the defense when you're not capitalizing once they put you at the free throw line.
Looking at the last game for the Jazz, it was a win against the 76ers in Philadelphia. Dunn kicks to Sexton. Collins against Antetokounmpo. Collins passes to Sexton. 5 on the clock. Outside, Markkanen. Offline with his 3. Well, the Utah Jazz, GA, have one of the highest win percentages in NBA history.
And they're probably the greatest franchise to never win a championship. They made the finals twice. Unfortunately, they had to face Jordan and the Bulls both times.
Yeah, that's just a nice pass. This was one of college basketball's premier playmakers, done showing great vision.
Lillard outside. Kicks it out to Beasley. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
For Utah, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Sexton deciding where to go with it. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Oh, the long arms of Brook Lopez effortlessly sends that back.
Middleton dishes to Antetokounmpo. Stolen by Markkanen. Here's Sexton. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Done outside. Here's Sexton with the drive. Sexton against Giannis. Down it goes, his 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. Trailing by 2. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
One thing we know, great teams in the NBA get production off the bench, and that was critical that night.
Beasley, and it's Beasley finishing it off.
And that's the beauty of Giannis. Always been a willing passer and can find the open man once the D focuses in on him.
Now, here's Sexton. He had 22 points in the win against Philadelphia. Outside, Markkanen. Shot clock at 6. To the paint, and stolen by Lillard. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Antetokounmpo against Collins. Lillard from outside. Hands it from downtown. Lillard's got 5 now.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And that's a foul called on Malik Beasley. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
George is checked in for Utah. 1:51 left in the first quarter. Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
Well, Colin Sexton's ability to dribble drive is probably his greatest asset. What a pretty move.
Pass to Beauchamp. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, here's George. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. His first shot is a miss, 0 for 1 to start the contest. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. And the wide open shot from Connaughton. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
To the left side wing. Outside Collins. Sexton up top. Antetokounmpo defending. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Love to see Giannis get aggressive on defense, using that reach to track down the block.
Connaughton passes to Giannis. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. A different look for Milwaukee. Portis, who's checked in for Lopez. Chris Middleton comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Lillard. Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. Here's Middleton. Nothing on the board. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Beauchamp. He's covered by Clarkson, and Beauchamp gets it to go.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Now Payne with 4 seconds on the clock, and Portis finishes inside.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Right back after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
Sharing the wing spot, it's Clarkson and Markkanen. Then it's George. Then it's Olynyk, and it's Hendricks in at the 4-man position. That's the group right now for Utah. For Clarkson, it's been about finding a place in the NBA that suits him.
You know what, Kevin? That is often the case for players who are not superstars, but are quality players. Jordan Clarkson came into the league with a reputation as a gunner. But here's a guy who can fill in as a starter, he can play off the bench, and he's always willing to accept his role.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The first free throw is good. Right, there's been a scoring surge throughout the league. Is that due to poor defense, or is it to the rising talent level?
Listen, teams are still defending, and the rules might have helped some. There's no doubt that there's not as much grabbing and holding. But these guys are scoring from all over the court and doing things we've just never seen before.
Just 5 on the clock. George passes to Markkanen. Here's Clarkson. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Clarkson's got 4 this quarter.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Kicks it down to Middleton. Out to Payne. Middleton right side. He dishes it to Payne. It's Beasley on the wing. He's covered by Clarkson.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
You know, Greg, after a few seasons of development, Lauri Markkanen has really emerged.
And he's such a unique player. It took him a while to kind of figure out how to maximize all of those talents and also minimize the weaknesses. But boy, has he arrived.
Colin Sexton, he's checked in for the Jazz. Dunn comes in for George. Here's Sexton. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Lauri Markkanen has gone from a bit player to a starring role on offense. He says it's something that I have to get adjusted to, but going forward, I have the room and the mentality to be more aggressive. When I watch film, I always see things that can become so much better. I have a long way to go and a lot of room to improve. Kevin?
All right, good stuff, D.A. Thanks.
This is a 7-footer with some big-time vertical. Markkanen makes that look effortless.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. A different look for Utah. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Olynyk, and Georgia subbed in for Jordan Clarkson. Bucks leading by 8. Lillard scanning the floor. Now the pass to Giannis. Sweet move. Oh, Giannis! Wow!
Oh, my. That is freakish skill from Giannis.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter, and stolen by Lillard. Beasley against Sexton. Antetokounmpo inside. Antetokounmpo converts inside.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Here's Sexton. That's good, and that evens things out for him. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Giannis kicks to Lillard. Beasley outside. Clock at 6. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Beauchamp misses. Jazz trail by 10. Here's Sexton, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Malik Beasley.
Colin Sexton has got blinding speed, so when he puts the ball on the deck, the defense is going to be in a bind.
The first one falls for him.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
And Sexton drops them both. And the Bucks with possession here. They've led by as many as 14 points. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
And what a move to get into that shot. Lillard using that slick handle he has.
Outside, Sexton. And it's Dunn in the corner. Sexton the pass to Dunn. Shot clock at 5. Off target with his 3.
2 minutes remaining.
Milwaukee leading by 10.
2 minutes.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throw of the contest.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
Collins checked in for the Jazz. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Pass to Kessler. And he goes in for the dunk.
An example of Dunn showing just how unselfish he is, moving the ball well.
Lillard the pass to Portis. Back to Lillard. And he makes good on the layup. Lillard's got 9 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. Jazz with some changes. Lowry Markkanen comes in for Chris Dunn. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for George. Brook Lopez is checked in for Milwaukee. Chris Middleton comes in for Pat Connaughton. Clarkson kicks to Markkanen. Clarkson outside. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first personal.
A former Jazz big man, Carlos Boozer, among those in attendance here tonight.
And he was a 2-time All-Star with the Jazz. His strength and ability to finish over either shoulder made him such a tough cover inside.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Here's Lillard. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And there's an edge to Lillard's game. He's fearless, and you can see it when he's finishing in traffic.
Here's Sexton. Pass to Kessler. Collins wide open. He fires, and he's good on the 3-ball.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Here's Giannis. Wow, Giannis with a strong finish inside.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Sexton finds Collins. Back to Sexton. Now, here's Clarkson. Guarded closely. Rebound, Milwaukee. This is their first chance to take a look at the Jazz this season.
Yeah, an interconference matchup, and these are two teams at different ends of the spectrum as far as the talent is concerned.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight, just unreal.
Here's Sexton.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. That one doesn't drop. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Chris Middleton. Chris, a big effort from you guys in the first half. How do you keep that momentum going?
Come out with energy, just try to keep pushing the ball and get stops.
We know that's Coach's emphasis, Chris. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East.
And a look here now at the Bucks. I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
And as much as it pains me, I have to agree with Big Fella.
Switching back to our game, how about Giannis? Just unreal so far.
You aren't going to find as many superstars that give as much effort as Giannis. I mean, this guy's unbelievable. And when you pair that with his size and his skill, he's a generational talent.
His effort reminds me of an old teammate of yours, Jet. The Dream? And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end, and boy, this young guy has done just that.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Utah. A 12-point game. Here's who Adrian Griffin is starting the second half with. Lopez is the pivot with Giannis to his side. Beasley on the wing along with Middleton. And it's Lillard in at the point. Offensive rebound. Dunn passes to Kessler. Tries again. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds in this game. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That is his first foul of the game. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Giannis with it.
That's about attention to detail on the defensive end. Chris Dunn really getting after it with his quick feet.
Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Pass to Middleton. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Chris Dunn picks one up.
A determined shooter who excels at the charity stripe. Middleton will gladly head to the line.
Middleton, no good on the free throw. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Jazz trail by 12. Collins in the post. Antetokounmpo's there. Dunn dishes to Collins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and look at the NBA's best rebounding teams for this last month. In third, the Jazz. 5th best, the Bucks.
What a run it's been for both these clubs in terms of their rebounding. 2 physical teams on a collision course here tonight.
The kick out to Giannis. Goes up at the stripe. Collins grabs the miss.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Lets it go. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Collins has got 4 points in the quarter. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. The Utah Jazz have found themselves a new all-star in Lauri Markkanen. Coach Will Hardy says he's our best player, but we're not making our team about him. We have a lot of really good players. Everyone is finding a way to coexist, and that's the great thing about our team. Kevin?
A quick rebuild. And David Aldridge, thank you for that report. Milwaukee leading by 10. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. That shot missing. Excellent D there from Markkanen.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. For Milwaukee, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing that near 7-foot frame.
The Bucks shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Free throw, no good for Antetokounmpo. Jazz trail by 12. Sexton with it. Beasley covering. Collins, good.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Jazz have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Lillard against Dunn. To the right side. The shot by Markkanen. Nobody around. The three-pointer no good. Bucks leading by 10. It's Beasley on the wing. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And it's Giannis missing.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Sexton on the wing, defended by Middleton. Kicks it out to Collins. 6 on the shot clock. Done outside. No good on the triple. Bucks have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
George is checked in for Lauri Markkanen. The Bucks also with the sub. Beauchamp's checked in, and so he hits both. And the NBA said expansion should wait until after the new CBA. Greg, that's done, so what new teams?
I mean, Kevin, it seems like Seattle's been waiting forever. Professional teams have been crowding into Las Vegas, and don't sleep on Mexico City. A lot of potential fans south of the border.
Sexton the pass to Collins, and finished off by Collins.
With soft hands and great recognition, Collins is the ideal big for a pick and roll.
And Lillard kicks to Giannis. The rebound by the Jazz. Collins has got 6 rebounds here tonight. George finds Collins. Here he goes. Gets it down to single digits. Collins has got 10 points in the quarter.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Antetokounmpo passes to Lillard. Collins against Giannis. Good defense. Better shot from Antetokounmpo.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
George passes to Collins. Lopez with the block. And they're able to recover. Antetokounmpo against Dunn. Middleton. Utah with the rebound. Although they're down big right now, Greg, still plenty of time left in this one.
At this point, they got to take it one possession at a time.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And when Collins goes up, the interior defense runs out of options. He forces them to get sloppy.
For the Jazz, Olynyk is checked in for Walker Kessler. Markkanen comes in for Dunn. And it's Clarkson in for Colin Sexton. Middleton against Collins. Beasley outside. Middleton, a screen on Clarkson. No good from Beasley. And so it's Milwaukee ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Bucks leading by 9. Sharing the wing spot, it's Clarkson and Markkanen. Then it's Olynyk. Then it's George. And it's Hendricks in at the power forward. That's the group right now for Utah. Clarkson dishes to Olynyk. Back to Clarkson. Nice ball movement by Utah. Markkanen from outside. It's good from long range.
Well, this has always been Lauri Markkanen's calling card, right? A 7-footer who can space the floor with that 3-point shooting ability.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. And the Bucks with some changeables. Lopez comes in for Robin Lopez. And Giannis is subbed in for Bobby Portis. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, during that break, listen in on Adrian Griffin. While the team is up, coach doesn't want his team to let up. He told the team to finish this game. Do not think this will be easy. We've seen comebacks before. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bucks?
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
To the left wing. George looking around. Picked by Markkanen. Hendricks passes to Markkanen. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And here's George for 3. And the Jazz another 3.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Lillard outside. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
And that's a defensive breakdown there. You can't give Lillard room to take off like that.
Clarkson against Beasley. The pass to George. Back to Clarkson. Five on the clock. Pass to Hendricks. Elbow shot. Off the left rim and out.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Off target at the rim.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league. They're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton, and it's Payne in for Lillard. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And a lot of players might have passed that shot up. not Collins. He stays aggressive and draws the foul.
And the first one drops. Milwaukee making a switch here. Lillard's checked in. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. You know, Greg, one place you really see Walker Kessler making his presence felt is on the defensive end.
And boy, he has got a nose for blocks, doesn't he? I mean, able to detect shots forming and get a hand on the ball. It is such a gift that allows this guy to make such a big difference on that side of the ball.
Sexton on the wing, covered by Beasley, and Sexton slams it in.
Well, just 6'2", but the vertical for Colin Sexton, nicely done.
And so Lillard will bring it up for Milwaukee. They've led by as many as 14 points. The offensive rebound. Antetokounmpo kicks to Lopez. Here's Lillard. Utah with the rebound. Collins has got 8 rebounds in this game. Lillard against Dunn. Stolen by Middleton. On the wing, Giannis. He's guarded by Collins. Antetokounmpo against Collins. A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points in just the second half. Sexton for 3. They grab their own miss. And Middleton with the block.
What defensive focus from Middleton. Able to anticipate the shot and get a hand on it.
Kessler.
He misses the free throw. So he comes up empty, missing both. Bucks leading by 9. Here's Lillard, and then Lillard slams it in.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
For the Jazz, this one's not looking good. Collins, a screen on Lillard. Dunn passes to Collins. Back to Dunn. Passes to Kessler. Jazz passing it around. Here's Collins. Another shot. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Antetokounmpo. Markkanen pulls it in. Jazz have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. There's the pick from 11 feet away. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're in front by 11. 1:21 left in the game. Different look for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Lopez. And Bobby Portis subbed in for Antetokounmpo. 1:21 left to play in the final quarter. Portis finds Antetokounmpo. Back to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Milwaukee.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
That one goes. Count it. Sexton's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Jazz. Well, this one is winding down now. Milwaukee can watch the clock run out.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here is Lillard, and he drives in, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
He throw good, Clarkson.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a bit, Clarkson tightened up his game, and now he is a key factor in what this team does.
Launches it, and that one is off. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Giannis, you have said in the past you have even more untapped potential. So how did you put your fingerprints on this game?
I'm just here to do whatever it takes to help my team win. Did a great job executing, moving the ball. And this is what we do. This is what we do. We play together, and whatever we do.
Thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.